The night was dark. A lone car sped down the highway. Trees lined the road, their shadows swaying in the headlights. The driver, a man named Vijay, felt a shiver run down his spine. The air was thick with silence, broken only by the hum of his car. Vijay was returning home after a long day. He just wanted to reach his family. He glanced at the clock on the dashboard. Almost midnight. He was late. Fatigue gnawed at him, but he dared not stop, not in this darkness. He turned on the radio, hoping to catch some late-night music. Static, he switched it off, feeling even more alone. The road stretched endlessly before him, a black ribbon against the moonless sky. Every rustle of leaves, every screech of an owl made him jump. Suddenly, Vijay slammed on the brakes. Standing in the middle of the road was a figure, a woman dressed in white. Her long black hair cascaded down her back, almost touching the ground. He could not make out her face, shrouded as it was in the darkness. Vijay's heart hammered in his chest. His foot hovered over the brake pedal. The figure remained still, unmoving, as if daring him to come closer. He could feel his blood run cold. A chill wind swept through the car, though the windows were rolled up tight. He blinked, hoping that his eyes were playing tricks on him. But the figure remained, an ethereal presence bathed in the car's headlights. An overwhelming sense of dread washed over Vijay. He had heard stories about this highway, whispers of restless spirits. He never believed them until now. Fear took control. Vijay gripped the steering wheel, his knuckles white as bone. His mind raced. He had to do something, anything, to get away from this terrifying apparition. In a moment of blind panic, he swerved the car sharply to the left. The car careened off the road, the tires screaming in protest as they left the asphalt. Vijay braced himself, his eyes shut tight. There was a deafening crash as the car collided with a massive tree, the impact throwing him against the steering wheel, then silence. Groaning in pain, Vijay opened his eyes. He was alive, though badly shaken. He looked around for the ghostly figure, his heart still pounding. But she was gone. The road was empty, the only sound the gentle rustling of leaves in the night breeze. Vijay stumbled out of the wrecked car. He was bruised, but miraculously not seriously hurt. He leaned against the tree, his breath coming in ragged gasps. As he caught his breath, he noticed something lying on the ground a few feet away. It was a small silver locket, shaped like a heart. He picked it up, his fingers trembling. It was cold to the touch, sending a fresh wave of fear through him. He pried it open. Inside there was a tiny photograph, a young woman with a warm smile holding a baby in her arms. And then it hit him. He recognized the spot where he had crashed. This was the same place where a young woman and her child had died in a car accident a few years ago. The story had shaken the entire town. Vijay's gaze fell upon the locket again. He stared at the smiling face of the woman in the picture, realizing with a chill that she was the ghost he had seen. He was no longer afraid, only filled with a deep, profound sorrow. He now understood. She wasn't there to harm him. She was just a grieving mother, forever searching for her lost child.